Sports indigenous to certain groups, exploring fascinating unique sports of indigenous communities. Presentation overview. Indigenous sports of North America. North America is home to many indigenous sports, including lacrosse and the polka hand game. These games have a rich history and are still played today. Sports of South America. South America has a diverse range of sports, including capoeira and ulama. These games showcase the agility and strength of the players and have a long history in the region. Sports of Asia and Africa. Asia and Africa are home to many unique sports, including Kupadi and Dambe. These games demonstrate the endurance and skill of the athletes and have a rich cultural history. Indigenous sports of North America. Lacrosse. Lacrosse is a sport with indigenous origins that has been played for centuries in North America. It is still popular today and is played professionally in both Canada and the United States. Ponca hand game. The Ponca hand game is a traditional indigenous game with deep roots in the northern plains. It is a high-stakes game of chance and skill that is played with a set of small bones and requires two teams of players. Lacrosse. History of lacrosse. Lacrosse originated among the Haudenosaunee people and spread to other indigenous groups across North America. It was first played as a way to resolve conflicts and strengthen ties between different tribes. Equipment used in lacrosse. Lacrosse is played with small rubber ball and a long hand-held stick called a crosse. Players wear protective gear such as helmets, gloves, and padding to prevent injuries. Rules of lacrosse. Teams try to score points by shooting the ball into the opposing team's goal. The team with the most points at the end of the game wins. Lacrosse has specific rules governing how the game is played and how players can interact with each other and the ball. Haka. The haka is a traditional dance of the Maori people of New Zealand that has been performed for centuries. It is a powerful and intense display of strength and unity. Ponca hand game, traditional game. The Ponca hand game is a traditional game played by the Ponca people of the Northern Plains. It involves two teams hiding small objects in their hands while the other team tries to guess which hand holds the object. Accompanied by singing and drumming. The Ponca hand game is accompanied by singing and drumming, which adds to the excitement and intensity of the game. Social gatherings and ceremonies. The Ponca hand game is often played at social gatherings and ceremonies and is an important part of the Ponca culture and tradition. Indigenous sports of South America. Capoeira. Capoeira is a unique Brazilian sport that combines elements of martial arts, dance, and music. It is played in a circle or roda and requires a great deal of skill and agility. Ulama. Ulama is a traditional Mesoamerican sport played with a rubber ball. The players use their hips to hit the ball, which can travel at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Capoeira. History of Capoeira. Capoeira originated in Brazil and was developed by African slaves. It combines acrobatics, dance, and music with fighting techniques. Capoeira techniques. Capoeira involves a combination of kicks, sweeps, and acrobatic movements that require strength, agility, and creativity. It is often played in a roda, a circle where participants engage in a highly dynamic game. Music and dance in capoeira. Music and dance are integral parts of capoeira and are used to create a rhythm and set the pace for the game. The Berimabu A musical bow is the most important instrument in capoeira music. Ulama. Ulama is a traditional sport played by the indigenous peoples of Mexico and is known for its physical demands and competitive nature. Takanakui Festival. Takanakui Festival is a Peruvian festival that involves fighting between participants to settle disputes and release tension. It is a way for people to resolve conflicts and start the new year with a clean slate. Fighting and conflict resolution. Takanakuyi involves fighting between participants, but it is not intended to cause harm. Rather, it is a way for people to release tension and resolve conflicts in a unique and traditional manner. Cultural significance. Takanakui is an important cultural tradition in Peru that has been celebrated for generations. It is a way for people to celebrate their heritage and come together as a community. Indigenous sports of Asia and Africa. Kabaddi. Kabaddi is a contact sport that originated in India and is played by two teams. The objective of the game is to tag or tackle players from the opposing team while holding one's breath and chanting Kabaddi repeatedly. Dambe. Dambe is a traditional boxing game that originated in West Africa and is played by Hausa people. The game is usually played during ceremonies and festivals and involves striking with one hand while holding the other hand as a shield. Kabaddi. Origin and history. Kabaddi is a contact sport that originated in the Indian subcontinent and has a long and rich history. It is now played in many countries and continues to grow in popularity. Gameplay and rules. Kabaddi is played by two teams, and the objective is to score points by tagging the opposing team's players. It requires strength, agility, and quick reflexes, making it a challenging and exciting sport to watch and play. Popularity and growth. Kabaddi has gained popularity in recent years and is now played in many countries around the world. It has also been recognized as an official sport in various international competitions, contributing to its growth and development. Dambe, one-handed combat. Dambe is a one-handed sport with the fighter's other hand wrapped in cloth to protect it. This unique style of boxing requires a different skill set and strategy than traditional boxing. Knockouts and forced exits. The objective of Dambe is to knock down the opponent or force them out of the ring. This requires intense skill, strength, and strategy, making it a highly competitive and exciting game to watch. Traditional African sport. Dambe is a traditional form of boxing that is played in West Africa. It is an important part of the region's culture and heritage and continues to be passed down through generations. Sepak takraw. Gameplay. Sepak takraw is a traditional game played in Southeast Asia. It is similar to volleyball, where players use their feet, knees, and chest to hit the ball over the net instead of their hands. Equipment. Sepak takraw is played with a rattan ball, which is lightweight and durable. The ball is usually made from woven palm leaves and is about the size of a grapefruit. Skills and athleticism. Sepak takraw is a highly skilled and athletic game that requires agility, coordination, and teamwork. Players must be able to jump, kick, and perform acrobatic moves to keep the ball in play. Conclusion. Indigenous sports are a unique way to experience the diversity and richness of human culture. By understanding these games, we can better appreciate the values, traditions, and environments of the communities who play them. Thank you.